team, that is the South Sevier Rams. Here is Curtis Marsh.
And they're dressed in their red road uniforms. Number 1, Brickell Bridley, just a sophomore. And number 10 on that, Mackenzie Jones, we talked about her, another one of those great sophomores for South Sevier. A junior, Kaylee Jensen, she's number 11 and she's a junior. And Maddie Blackburn, also a junior, she's number 12. And number 14, Camry Peterson, she's a senior. And could we just mention our other senior, Abby Bastian? And that's number 20. And it's a great credit to these girls to stay in a program and finish out what they started.
Yes, it is. Those are the starters for the South Sevier Lady Rams, and now for the Morgan Lady Trojans. First off, a senior guard, number 5, J.C. Jensen. A senior guard, number 10, Lisa Blazard. A senior forward, number 12, McKenna Morrell. A senior forward, number 13, Morgan Cragen. And inside is a senior, number 23, Marcy Jo Stapley. 5 seniors starting for this Morgan team, and they'll bring in 2 more seniors off the bench in Caden Jorgensen and Paige Gleason. Those are the starters for the Trojans. They are coached by Caden Morrell. The Rams coached by Stuart Hepworth.
And he has the great thrill to have both his daughters play on this team. You know, it's nice to be a coach and have 2 of your girls. One of them, McKenna, going to start for him tonight. And you talked about them winning volleyball and soccer. And Lisa Blazard and McKenna Morrell, both all-state academic. Congratulations to those young women.
Yes, it is. Great honor there. As South Sevier comes in their road reds, they'll be going left to right across your radio dial or TV and computer screen. And Morgan dressed in their home whites, they'll be going right to left. It'll be Kaylee Jensen jumping it for South Sevier against Marcy Jo Stapley of Morgan. Officials are set ready to go. Tip is up. It'll be controlled by Stapley into the backcourt to Morrell. Up ahead, she'll go to Cragen. Morgan Cragen right side, lobs high left. And that'll be Blazard with it. She'll come back right side to Cragen, back to Blazard. High post now to Morrell. Swing it right side back to Blazard, to Cragen. She'll drive in, cut off on the baseline, reverses direction. Up top she comes to Blazard. Swing it right side, Cragen. Looking for Stapley inside, can't get it to her yet. Back to Cragen in the corner, picked up by Blackburn. High post, right elbow they'll go. Lob inside it to Stapley, put it up high off the glass, no good. Brilliant the rebound for South Sevier.
Very active zone defense right now for South Sevier.
Across the timeline comes Kenzie Jones, right side ahead to Peterson. Up top, she'll come to Brinley. Swing it high left to Jones. Looks to drive, got cut off into the corner. She'll go to Blackburn. Back out to the left wing to Peterson. Looking high post for Jensen. They get it to her, guarded by Stapley. Lost the basketball out of bounds. Last touch by Morgan. It'll be South Sevier basketball underneath.
Yeah, and really, I think McKenna Morrell should have let that ball go out. It was off Jensen, but good hustle play for her. But ball's in for the Rams.
Peterson inbound 4 around the key for South Sevier. Gonna screen away. And nothing in the lane, so she'll lob it out up top to Brickell Brinley, who will let that go into the backcourt to pick it up. Across the timeline she comes, high left side to Jones. Crossover dribble, Kenzie works her way to the left elbow, now comes back to the top, swing it right side to Brinley on the wing. Up top she'll come to Peterson. Peterson low block, gets it inside to Jensen off the black glass, no good, but a foul call. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, I think they're going to work that. They're trying to get that ball down on Marcy Stapley, who picks up the foul. And you can see right now the game plan is to get the ball down to Jensen.
Yeah, well, and Stapley, very good post player, and so if you can get her out of the game for your South Sevier, that obviously benefits you down the stretch. First free throw from Jensen off the rim, no good, missed it short, one more coming.
You know, Jensen, one thing I really like about her game is her quickness. I think Kaylee really has a great first step.
Second free throw is good, so South Sevier strikes first. They lead at 1-0. 1 minute into the game here in this 5th place 3A girls basketball game. Right side high, it'll go to Blazard. Blazard one dribble, come back up top to Jensen. South Sevier in a 1-3-1 zone. Left side into the corner, it'll go to Morrell. Back on the wing to Cragen. Morgan Cragen left side, comes up top to Blazard. Swing it back to Cragen. She'll split the double team, puts up the runner, knocks it down. Big shot by Morgan Cragen. Morgan takes the lead.
Boy, and that's a good shot for her. She got that little crease in that zone and just kind of floated that ball up and in.
Brinley up the floor, comes right wing to Peterson. Peterson works her way right side, low block into Jensen, working on Stapley, going to dribble left inside in the lane, got right around her, and she'll lay it into the left hand. What a take by Kaylee Jensen.
That's what we talk about, her discipline to go with the left hand, and Stapley had to think twice. Do I want to pick up a second foul with less than 2 minutes gone in the first quarter?
Up top, Jensen has it, swing it left side, Cragen into the short corner to Morrell, 15-footer, air ball hard, rebound on the backside by Blackburn for South Sevier. She's going to push the pace the other way, and picks up her dribble and hands to Jones as she crosses the timeline. Crossover dribble by Jones, going to drive in against the double team. Gets triple team, she'll kick it back out to Peterson, right wing out of Jones. Looking for Jensen again, and she'll come back up top to Brinley as they reset the offense.
Good patience. And one thing about making Morgan miss, it kind of deters that press a little bit on missed baskets.
Left side high, Brinley has it. To the corner, she'll go to Blackburn. Back out to Brinley. Going to drive left, gets cut off, goes back to Blackburn. She'll drive baseline, and a foul called on the drive. It'll be South Sevier basketball underneath.
I think they're going to pick up McKenna Morrell on that, on the baseline drive.
That'll be her first and the team's second.
Good patience right now by the Lady Rams.
Inbounding underneath, Camry Peterson. 4 around the key again for South Sevier. Bounce pass right side to Jensen. Put it up off the glass and in. Kaylee Jensen the bucket. She's got 5 for the Rams. 5-2 South Sevier.
Boy, she's just going to be tough to stop. I'm not sure they can stop her with one person.
Not sure they can match the quickness that she has inside. Left side, Stapley up top to Blazard. Left wing to Cragen. Back to the short corner to Stapley. Dribbles one in. Back out to Blazard. Straight away 3. Knocks it down. Big three-pointer by Lisa Blazard.
And that's one way to beat a zone, is to be 3 feet past the three-point line, and she ties that game at 5.
5-5, 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Kenzie Jones up top, works her way left side, and Jensen going to reach into the foul. That'll be the first on J.C. Jensen, third team foul on Morgan.
Boy, they're going to get into the bonus quick if they don't. In those hand check fouls, you just don't need a foul against a girl that's 30 feet from the basket.
Right. Peterson to inbound. She'll look for Jones, can't get it to her, so Brindley will come to the basketball. Brindley has it on the Dixie D. Left swing, it'll go into the corner to Blackburn. High post now to Jensen. Jensen gets in the lower block and stripped on the right side as she goes up by Blazard. It'll be South Sevier basketball underneath.
I think Brindley's kind of an unsung hero, don't you think, with these girls? I mean, she is just solid. She doesn't turn the ball over. A good shooter when left open. She just lets the game come to her.
Peterson to inbound. Has Brindley open in the corner. She'll launch the 3 from the right side. Short off 3, long rebound by Stapley for Morgan. Down the floor she goes to Cragen. Cragen pushing the pace. Crossover dribble. Lost the handle on it. And last touch by Blackburn. It will be Morgan basketball underneath.
Yeah, real opportunity for South Sevier to pick up that ball as it was loose for a minute. But you can see Morgan's athleticism when they run the floor. Even their 4s and 5s run the floor well.
Inbounding underneath will be Blazard. She'll lob it up top to Cragen. Cragen's a good player here for the Trojans. Left side high it comes to Jensen. In the lane she goes to Morrell. Back out to Jensen. Swing it right side Cragen. She'll launch the long 2 with her foot on the line. Off the backside of the rim, no good. Rebound on the backside though by Blazard for the Trojans. Pass inside at 2 at Morrell. Swing it right side to Cragen. Had the open look, decided not to take it. Dribbles to the top of the key. Now works her way left side into the corner to Blazard. She'll drive baseline. Bounce pass across. Out of bounds it goes. Turnover by Morgan.
Just a tough pass that time, but an offensive rebound. South Sevier wants to eliminate those, but sometimes you get that tough bounce on 3-point shots.
4:32 to go in the first quarter. Morgan 5, South Sevier 5. 3A girls basketball 5th place game. High left side Jones to the wing to Blackburn. Looking inside for Jensen, can't get it to her, so she'll go back to Jones. Jones top of the key, right side to Brindley. Swinging to the wing now to Peterson. Back up top to Brindley, guarded by Cragen. She's going to drive around her, got by, but the ball got tipped away by Blazard. Second strip by Blazard on the help defense. Turnover by South Sevier.
Yeah, reached around from behind her, a little California defense, and tipped it ahead to a player, but I like the drive.
Now driving baseline for Morgan is Cragen, and she lost the basketball out of bounds. Second turnover by the Trojans.
I like the fact that South Sevier is trying to attack the basket. And you know, it's interesting, Kenzie Jones yet to take a shot for South Sevier. But the patience of these girls is just where their maturity. I mean, early in the year, I thought they rushed some shots. They wanted to get it all back at once. And right now, they're just passing around, reading the defense. Unselfish group of players, you know.
Blazard and Morrell leave the game coming in. Gleason and Jorgensen for Morgan. Pass right side from Brindley to Jensen. Goes knocked out of bounds by Stapley. It will be a South Sevier basketball on the right sideline. Inbounding Peterson. She'll come up top to Brindley. Guarded by Morgan Cragen. High left side now to Jones. Jones dribbles to the top of the key. Goes right side high back to Brindley. She'll drive in against the zone. Puts up the 15-footer. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound through the hands of Blackburn. Picked up by Gleason for Morgan. Up the floor comes Jensen. Left side high to Jorgensen. Into the corner it'll come to Cragen. Back out to Jorgensen. High post to Stapley. She'll face up. Backdoor pass goes to Gleason. To the wing out to Jensen. Guarded by Camry Peterson. Jensen backs out. Comes off the screen by Stapley. Bounce pass high left side to Jorgensen. Back to Jensen, and she traveled. Did a little hop step and then took a step.
She knew what she wanted to do with it, JC, but she just took that first step and then drug her pivot foot. But this game has been locked up at 5 for a couple of minutes
Yes,
now.
it has. Caden Jorgensen, who came in for Morgan, great three-point shooter for the Trojans off the bench, and they've been trying to give her a couple of looks you could see all since she's been in, but South Sevier defensively recognizing that. Left side, Kenzie Jones. She'll pull up on the wing for 3. Off the back of the rim, high bounce, no good. Rebound foul called on Kaylee Jensen, and she came into the back of Jorgensen.
Yeah,
First on Kaylee, first team foul on the Rams.
Good inside position that time, but just an effort foul, but one Kaylee can ill afford to have her in foul trouble.
3:10 to go in the quarter, 5-5 Morgan. South Sevier locked up in this 5th place game. J.C. Jensen will walk it up for the Trojans. Picked up by Camry Peterson. Left side ahead to Jorgensen. Back up top to Jensen. Back to Jorgensen on the wing. Thought about the three, instead comes back to Jensen. Again back to Jorgensen. Into the corner, go to Cragen. She'll drive baseline. Cut off by Jensen. Gets to the other low block. Tries to pass down the lane to Stapley. Off her leg. Picked up though by Cragen. She'll be tied up and then tries to pass out. Taken away by Blackburn. Turnover by Morgan.
Kind of get a little sloppy here. We're going to see who can break this deadlock at 5.
Right side high. Peterson skip pass high left to Brindley. Up top to Jones. Kenzie one dribble. Back left side to Brindley. 2:35 to go in the quarter. Into the corner it goes to Blackburn. Back out to Brindley. High post now to Jensen, and she'll be tied up by the triple team. Jump ball possession arrow favors South Sevier.
They're doing a better job with the help defense right now on Jensen. Kind of got their attention that first couple of minutes with their ability to get to the basket. But
right.
He's going to put that ball down.
Peterson will inbound. Left side they go to Jensen. Onto the corner. She hands off back to Peterson. Works her way to the top of the key. Looking back door. Left side to Jones. Off the screen. She'll drive in the lane. And splits the double team, but lost the basketball. And knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. It'll be a Morgan basketball. Second South Sevier turnover.
Boy, it's just tough to get into the paint, try to drive. Maybe better pull up at that elbow and shoot that ball.
2:20 to go in the first quarter. 5-5 your score. Morgan and South Sevier. 3A girls basketball. 5th place game. Across the timeline comes Jensen. Left side ahead to Jorgensen. Back up top to Jensen. Back to Jorgensen. Now she launches the deep three. Knocks it down. Caden Jorgensen with the bucket. And Morgan has their first lead.
Boy, you can see that was going in right on line.
Up the floor, Camry Peterson. She'll come up top to the Dixie D to Brindley. Swing it left side now to Kenzie Jones. Up top back to Peterson. Left side back to Jones. Back to Peterson, top of the key. Works her way right side. Now she'll go to the low block to Blackburn, but threw it too far out in front. Out of bounds it goes. Third South Sevier turnover.
Yeah, a little bit high, that ball. A little bit of extra juice on that ball. And South Sevier's going to come out and trap a little with Kenzie Jones out on the front of that 1-2-2 half-court trap.
She'll pick him up at half court. Pass will come across the line to Jorgensen. Jorgensen on the wing. There's the trap. Gets it back out to Jensen. Jensen back to Jorgensen, right wing. Picked up by Blackburn. Pass into the corner, knocked out of bounds by Blackburn. It will be Morgan basketball.
Maddie celebrated her birthday down here. I think she'd have traded that for a win against Grantsville.
J.C. Jensen, high right, lobs right side to Jorgensen. There's the trap again, back to Jensen. Jensen lobs down the lane over the hands of Stapley out of bounds. Turnover by the Trojans will be their 5th.
Trojans are going to come back.
Blazard and Morrell both back into the game. And Jensen and Stapley will check out. 1:26 to go in the quarter.
Fresh legs, and Coach Hepworth talked about that. He just expects his girls to be able to go as long as it can and be in that kind of conditioning.
Well, and again, all of these 5 played the entire game against Union in the play-in game. Kenzie Jones, right side, goes into the corner. Peterson has it. Going to drive baseline around Blazard. Skip past left side away, overthrown over Brindley's head. Out of bounds it goes. 4th South Sevier turnover in the game.
Yeah, that's twice that Camry's just came with a little too much on that pass.
Peterson slaps the floor, not happy about it. Here's the 1-2-2 trap again. Jorgensen has it right side. She'll bounce it up top to Blazard. Blazard works right to the middle. Swing it left side to the wing to Cragen. Back up top to Blazard. Blazard top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Comes left side to Cragen. Nearly lost it, but able to corral it on the wing. Back up top to Blazard. Back to Cragen. Cragen going to drive baseline. Splits the double team. Scoop it up and score. Nice take by Morgan Cragen.
And suddenly that lead is 5. South Sevier has been stuck at 5 for 6 minutes.
Yes, they have. It's currently an 8-0 run by Morgan. Up top, Kenzie Jones has a high post to Jensen. Kaylee going to dribble left side. Ball gets tipped away. It's on the floor. Picked up by the Trojans. And going to tie up as Kenzie Jones able to get her hands on it. But possession arrow still favors Morgan. 5th South Sevier turnover.
Yeah, they put that ball down on the ground, and Morgan's their help defense is really stellar right now. It's going to be tough to do that.
So it'll be Trojans basketball as they come down the floor.
Maybe looking for one shot here with 33 seconds in the first.
Up top is Jorgensen. Nearly lost the handle on it, but able to corral it. Bounce pass high left to Cragen. Cragen going to dribble middle, gets in the lane. Passes right side to Morrell. Morrell 15-footer on the baseline, missed it short. Rebound Kaylee Jensen. She's being triple teamed though. And now a foul will be called. It's going to go against Blazard. That'll be her 1st and the team's 4th.
You know, Kaylee did a good job coming down at that rebound, but South Sevier's going to have to manufacture some offense. They get the last shot here, down 5.
Across the timeline comes Brindley. Looks to drive in, got cut off, and goes to Peterson. Looking for Jensen. Back out to Brindley. 10 seconds to go. There's Jones. She'll drive left side. Tries to pass in the corner. Ball got tipped away. Out of bounds it goes. Last touch by Blackburn. Turnover by the Rams. That'll be their 6th turnover in this first quarter.
And, you know, a lot of turnovers, especially the last 4 minutes, and that, you know, definitely correlates with the fact they're not scoring.
Coach Morrell asking for 8 seconds. We put on the clock as the clock did continue to run. See what the officials put back on. They're going to go 6.
Mike Petty, the official over here, going to bring that up to 6 seconds.
And if you're a coach, why not ask for more?
Yeah, I think what can they do? worst is tell you no, right?
That's right.
It helps South Sevier in the champion in the game against.
Out of bounds on the pass down the floor to Blazer. Jensen came in with the body, no foul called. They say it went out of bounds, so turnover by Morgan with 2.5 seconds left.
Yeah, Brody Tebbs was glad that Coach Parsons asked for extra time.
Pass will come into Kenzie Jones. She'll get it across the timeline. Has time to put up a long 3. Off the rim at the buzzer. Didn't go. And at the end of 1, it's Morgan 10, South Sevier 5. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Sevier Valley Hospital supports our local athletes, not only during the game, but when they need some help to get back into it too. Our own team of starters includes physicians who specialize in orthopedic and general surgery, ENT, podiatry, family and internal medicine, pain management, and other areas of care. And they work to repair sports and everyday injuries right at our hospital, helping to keep both our athletes and their fans close to home for your care. Sevier Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Mountain Utah Family Medicine in Richfield is committed to providing compassionate, patient-centered, high-quality care to patients of all ages. Our staff of highly skilled and experienced care providers offer a wide variety of advanced medical care and treatment services for you and your family. We offer convenient appointment times, including after-hour services. Place your health and wellness in the hands of experienced medical professionals by scheduling an appointment with our physicians today. 435-896-9561.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh. And a lot of subs coming in for Morgan. They will bring Stapley back in along with Jensen. And also in for the first time today, J.C. House, Sydney Cragen, and Ashlyn Morrell.
Ashlyn, the younger daughter of the coach.
Good player is Ashlyn. She's been a fun one to watch this weekend. Right side high, Peterson lob back door to Blackburn. She was wide open and she overthrew her out of bounds. 7th South Sevier turnover.
We're going to get Camry and get her to sight in her gun.
It'll be Morgan up the floor. They bring it with Sydney Cragen. Cragen across the timeline. Goes up against the trap. Right wing. She gets it to Morrell. Back out to Cragen. Ball gets tipped out of bounds by Brindley. It will be Morgan basketball on the right sideline.
Tipped it right into the cheerleaders over there.
Pass will come into the backcourt to Sydney Cragen. Across the timeline she comes, picked up by Jones. And then 1-2-2 trap. Bounce pass left side to Jensen. High post to Stapley. Knocked away by Blackburn. Picked up by Jensen. 7th turnover by Morgan in this game.
Now South Sevier needs to capitalize on that with points.
Brindley left side, able to kick it out high to Blackburn. Up top to Jones. Right side to Peterson. Had the open look if she wanted it. Didn't take it. Up top back to Jones. High left side to Brindley. Into the corner to Blackburn. Looking in for Jensen, can't get it to her, back to Brindley. She'll lob now into the lane to Jensen, being triple team. Skipper Rice and Dick Peterson to the wing to Jones, through her hands, and picked up by Jensen. High left it goes now to Brindley.
South Sevier struggling right now to figure out this zone of Morgan because they're active, they're athletes.
Right. Left side is Brindley, left elbow to go to Jensen. She'll drive against Stapley, scoop it up, missed it off the rim. It looked like it was going to go and did not.
Boy, that's tough. She did everything right, but get the ball in the hoop.
Right side will be Jensen for Morgan. Backs out against the 1-2-2 trap. Left side high. Ball gets taken away by Peterson. Turnover by Morgan's their 8th. Camry off to the races. She'll drive right side. Jump stop. Got everybody in the air and traveled. She took an extra stutter step when House flew by her.
Yeah, she knew that she had the House trying to block that shot. I like the head fake. Should have just gone straight up with it.
Both teams already with 8 turnovers in this game. Is it a morning game?
It's the morning game.
On the 3rd day of the state tournament. In the backcourt is Cragen. She'll bring it across the timeline against the trap. Up ahead, left side to Jensen. Jensen to the wing, goes into the corner, now to House. Skip pass up top to Cragen. She'll take the straightaway 3. That'll be an air ball. Saved by House. It's on the baseline. Saved by Stapley. And in with Cragen. Cragen will drive. Misses it too hard off the glass. Rebound by Kenzie Jones for South Sevier.
Well, that was a great play for Morgan to keep that ball live.
High left side, Brindley into the corner. Blackburn open for 3. In and out. Rebound down the lane. Tipped around, and House comes up with it for Morgan. She'll push the pace up ahead, left side to Cragen. Cragen backs into the corner, going to go baseline around Jensen. Pass down the lane to Stapley, caught on her elbow and between her body. Jump ball is the call. Nope, traveling is the call. They say she stutter stepped.
Moved her foot, got that ball kind of caught behind her back a little bit, but South Sevier is going to see the press right now.
First time we've seen it from Morgan in this game, as we expected they would come out in it. Pass will come to Blackburn in the backcourt. She'll go to Brindley. Now they're just, well, they are going to stay with her as she brings it up the floor. There's the trap as she crosses the timeline. Comes up top to Jones. Jones right side to Peterson. Camry going to drive baseline, look inside to Jensen. Got it to her, but the ball tipped away from behind by J.C. Jensen and picked up by Stapley for the Trojans. 9 turnovers now by South Sevier. Up the floor right side is Morrell. She'll pick up her dribble. Up top she comes to Jensen. Still 10-5 is your score. Morgan leading South Sevier. In the corner, House has it to the wing to Cragen. Right side up top it'll go now to the wing to Morrell. Morrell one dribble, needs help, goes high post to Sydney Cragen, up top to Jensen. She'll take the college three, in and out. Rebound tipped up, Stapley has it. She'll go back up on the right side as the defense fell away.
And what you got to like with Stapley, she caught that ball high and kept it high. She didn't bring it down, made it hard to block. It was just a great basket.
10-0 run now by Morgan as they lead South Sevier 12-5. South Sevier hasn't scored since 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Now Kaylee Jensen will be fouled on the drive. It'll be South Sevier basketball underneath. The foul will go against J.C. Jensen. That's her second. Into the game, Blazard back in along with Morgan Cragen and Caden Jorgensen for the Trojans.
So it's been over 8 minutes since South Sevier scored. Kind of a drought. They need to learn to just kind of one basket, but when you miss a few, sometimes that rim just shrinks.
Ashlyn Morrell, J.C. Jensen, and Sydney Cragen will leave for the Trojans. Looking in the lane, nothing there. Peterson tells Brindley to go up top, and she'll lob it to the timeline. Brindley goes right side high back to Peterson, up top to Brindley, left side high to Jones. Pump fake on the three, gonna drive left, got cut off, kicks it into the corner. Blackburn lobs low block to Jensen. Jensen working on Stapley, off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound by Blazard, up ahead left side to Cragen, that's Morgan. She'll drive left side, cut off by Brindley on the low block, lost the handle, last touch by Peterson out of bounds. It'll be Morgan basketball.
Yeah, good hustle over there in the corner by Camry.
Inbounding in the corner will be Blazard for Morgan.
It's kind of like that low pace that Morgan had in the Richfield game, isn't it?
Yeah. Into the corner, Blazard has it. Low block pass to Stapley, knocked away by Blackburn, but Stapley corralled it, saved it from out of bounds, but it's picked up by Brindley. Turnover by Morgan's their 10th. Down the floor, Brindley, right side to Peterson. Up top, back to Brindley. Right side, looking into Jensen. Ball got tipped on the way through. Last touch, though, by Jensen. Out of bounds it goes. Another turnover by South Sevier. Each team now with 10 turnovers in this game.
Yeah, 10, and that was just a poor angle. That's just a tough angle for Jensen to catch that ball.
4.5 to go in the first half, 12-5 Morgan. Across the timeline comes Blazard, tries to pass up top. Ball got knocked away, but Jorgensen gets it. She tries to go to the corner to House, and we have a foul called on the pass as it went out of bounds. It'll go against Raquel Brindley. That's her first and the second team foul on South Sevier. Jorgensen inbound on the right sideline for the Trojans. Again, South Sevier led 5-2 in this game. They've gone cold since. They haven't scored in about 10 minutes of game time. Right side is Jorgensen, into the corner to House. She'll launch the three, knocks it down. A big three-pointer by J.C. House off the bench.
When the three-point baskets is what's kept Morgan ahead, because with the turnovers they've had,
right,
you know, over 10 turnovers in the first half, that's not a number you want.
Peterson right wing, up top to Jones. High post, they lob to Jensen. Jensen going to drive it against the triple team, tries to pass out, nobody there except for Jorgensen. Turnover by South Sevier is their 11th. Up the floor comes Jorgensen, picked up by Brindley. She'll back out right side high, now come high left to Blazard. Into the corner it goes to Cragen. She'll drive baseline, cut off by Blackburn, puts in the shot. No good on the backside, rebound by Stapley. She'll go back up, count it, she's fouled. Stapley the bucket and the chance of the three-point play.
Pushes that lead to 12. Since it was 5-2, that's a 15-3 run for Morgan, right?
15-0 run. South Sevier led 5-2.
That's right, that's right. We're gonna have a full timeout right here with the score 17-5, Morgan.
3:40 to go in the first half. Timeout called by Coach Hepworth. We'll take it on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
You remember your family, right? Those cute little zombies that are always stuck to their screens? Well, with router limits, you can manage screen time, filter web content, and track the browsing history of all your kids. All you have to do is plug this little guy into your router. Seriously, that's it. Router limit starts with screen time. You can set a schedule for each family member, what they can do online and when they can do it. You can filter content by category or even by specific website. Sure, you've got great kids, but sooner or later, they're going to come in contact with something that's not so great. Router limits lets you see what they see so that you can have those important conversations before the internet has them for you. Router limits helps my family disconnect from devices and reconnect with each other.
Visit Centricom.com to learn more.
It's currently a 15-0 run right now by Morgan as they lead South Sevier 17-5. South Sevier led 5-2 early in this game. They have not scored in the last 10 minutes of game time.
They can't, and Mary Jo Stapley can make that 16-0 run right now. South Sevier is still, they're still in this game.
Stapley misses the free throw. Blackburn the rebound for South Sevier. She'll get it down the floor to Peterson. Camry right side, and she traveled the stutter step as she was looking for Jensen, couldn't get it to her.
Well, she had Jensen. Jensen was running the floor, had a one-on-one matchup.
Bryn Thornock into the game. Brindley will leave with her second foul. And into the game as well, J.C. House from Morgan. Coming out, Caden Jorgensen. There's a trap again by South Sevier. Right side, it'll be Jensen to the wing to House. Back to Jensen. One dribble, left side to Blazard. Pump fake on the three. Back up top, she'll go to Jensen. Into the corner to House. She's open for three. She'll take it again. Off the back of the rim, no good. This time, rebound on the backside by Cragen. Cragen goes baseline. Cut off by Jensen underneath. Pass down the lane to Stapley. Kicked by Jones. It'll be Morgan basketball underneath.
A good play. Sometimes a kick's not a bad thing. You stop the ball, but right now, South Sevier is going to have to stop the bleeding right now. And Morgan's doing a good job shooting the ball from outside, but not inside.
Left side, House wide open for the long two. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Jensen for South Sevier. Jones across the timeline, picked up by House. Crossover dribble. Going to work way to the top of the key. Goes left to the pass to Blackburn. And Maddie comes high post to Jensen. Jensen will take the 16-footer. Nothing but net. Kaylee Jensen now with all 7 points for South Sevier. Finally gets the lid off for the Rams.
And they packed that paint. I think they thought she was going to drive, and that's a great shot for Jensen.
It had been about 11 minutes of game time since they had scored until that shot. Right side high is Blazard, up top to Jensen. Skip pass into the corner to Cragen, low block to Stapley, put it up, missed it short over Jensen, got her own rebound though. Back out to Cragen, up top to Blazard, long two on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Jensen underneath for the Rams.
Good rebound by Kaylee, a stop.
Up the floor is Peterson, up top she'll come to Jones. Jones guarded by House. Crossover dribble, works her way left side of the pass to Blackburn on the wing. Into the corner it comes to Thornock. Thornock going to drive, got cut off, now she's being tied up, and it'll be a foul called on Morgan.
The 16th foul on Morgan, so it won't be a shooting foul yet.
That's on Morgan Cragen, her first. Back into the game now for the Trojans will be McKenna Morrell. Coming out, J.C. House.
Camry Peterson to trigger the ball inbounds for the Lady Rams.
Got two on each side of the lane. Looking for Jensen, can't get it to her. She'll lob up top to Jones. Jones catches it at the back at the timeline of the official. She actually crossed the timeline. The official said did not go. That's a tough one there.
And the ball stayed in the front court.
Jones high right side. Into the corner comes to Blackburn. Low block into Thornock. Thornock working on it. Stapley. One dribble. Now she needs help. As Stapley's got the size advantage. Can't find anybody open. And going to be 3 seconds is the call. Turnover by the Rams will be their 13th.
Boy, she just had nowhere to go. You got to know where you pick up that basketball. You pick it up in certain places, and it's just tough to pass out of it.
Across the timeline comes Morgan. Blazard has it. She'll launch it up ahead to Stapley. Stapley goes back to Blazard as she was falling out of bounds. Left side now to Jensen. Tries to pass corner, taken away by Jensen. That's Kaylee coming the other way for South Sevier. Tries to split the double team. Ball gets knocked away, picked up by J.C. Jensen. Up ahead to Stapley. Drives right side, blocked and a foul called. And Stapley will go to the line to shoot two on the foul by Kenzie Jones.
Yeah, good effort from Jones, but let's see if Stapley's okay. She's coming up kind of a little gingerly. She looks all right.
Foul on Jones will be here first. Fourth team foul on South Sevier. Turnover each way there. 14 now for South Sevier, 11 for Morgan. 25 combined turnovers in this first half so far.
Wow, and only about that many points total.
Yes. They actually have more turnovers than points. Now they've evened it with Morgan scoring that bucket. As Stapley hits the free throw, she's got 5 points to lead the Trojans in the game. Now their free throw coming. That one is up and good. Nothing but net on that one. She's got 6 points.
A lead back up to 12, but 12's big when you're only 7.
Yeah.
You know, a 12-point lead when it's 40-28 is not as big a deal.
High left side, Jones. To the wing to Blackburn. Minute and a half to go in this first half. High left to Jones. Jones going to dribble in against Cragen. Kicks it right side to Peterson. Low block into it, Jensen. Jensen going to work inside. Skip pass high left to Jones. Kenzie back up top to Peterson. Running the baseline is Blackburn. They get it to her in the corner. She'll launch the three. High arch. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound underneath by Blazard for the Trojans. She's pushing the pace the other way. Across the timeline she comes, and she'll slow. Up top to J.C. Jensen. Right wing to Cragen. Back up to Jensen. Left side to Blazard. Three-pointer on the way. Short off the rim. Jones rebound for South Sevier.
Boy, Morgan's been a little cold, and with their turnovers, it's the only thing that's allowed South Sevier to even stay around right now.
Up top is Jones. Right side high to Camry Peterson. Looking in the lane. They got Jensen wide open. Scoop it up. Counter. She's fouled. Kaylee Jensen with a chance at the three-point play.
That was a great pass from Camry, but it started with Maddie running the baseline. So you see Maddie run the baseline, and Morgan didn't know who to guard that time, which left Jensen open, and Camry just threaded the needle on that pass.
Emery Wheeler, Ashlyn Morrell into the game now for Morgan, as Morgan Cragen and Lisa Blazard will leave. And one from Jensen, off the rim, no good, missed it short, rebound by Stapley.
Chance to get South Sevier into double figures there.
And out of bounds on the pass through the hands of Ashlyn Morrell. Turnover by the Trojans will be their 12th.
I think you're onto something, Robert, with this morning game. They don't practice in the morning, they don't play in the morning all year long, and now they're playing 3 games in a row.
Kenzie Jones has it across the timeline. South Sevier can cut it to single digits going into the half, down 19-9 right now. Jones guarded by J.C. Jensen, comes high left to Thornock. Thornock holding, goes to the wing to Jones. 22 seconds to go in the half. Gonna dribble in the lane, does Jones. Ball gets stripped and a foul called on Stapley, and that'll be her second, and send Jones to the line to shoot 1-1 for the Rams.
She comes off that screen from Bryn Thornock, and one thing about Thornock, she sets a good screen. She held her ground. Kinsey has a chance to get South Sevier into that double. You know, that's a, you could say, what does it matter between 9 and 10? But it does, psychologically. You got to get in double figures. And
front end of the 1-1 by Jones is good.
That's her first point of the game.
Yes, it is. First point for anybody but Kaylee Jensen for the Rams. Into the game, Caden Jorgensen. Coming out will be McKenna Morrell. Also coming back in a minute ago was Morgan Cragen for Emery Wheeler. 19-10 your score. 9-point Morgan lead. 19 seconds left in the first half. Second free throw is good from Jones. She makes them both. She's got 2 points.
And with all that said, they're only down 8.
Left side high, it comes to Cragen. Cragen crossover dribble, goes right side to the wing to Cragen, or to Morrell into the corner for 3 by Jorgensen. Big shot, Caden Jorgensen the bucket.
6 seconds to go. Peterson with the basketball.
Jones gets it across the timeline, and she's going to launch it from half court to the buzzer. Off the mark, no good, and that'll be how the first half comes to an end. Morgan 22, South Sevier 11. We'll take the break and come back with the Jones and Will Engineering halftime show next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
New vehicles are rolling in daily at Classic Motors. It is Ram Truck Month. Hurry in for a great deal. You can get the brand new Ram 1500 Rebel priced at just under $40,000 for a total savings of more than $12,000. You can also get a new Dodge Journey for under $22,000 at the President's Day sales event. Hurry in, these sales end soon. Classic Motor has the best selection of cars, trucks, Jeeps, and SUVs. Stop into the dealership today to see all inventory at 120 South Main in Richfield, or visit their website at classicmo.com.
DP Curtis Trucking is a family-oriented business that works hard to get their drivers home on the weekend. DP Curtis is hiring reliable drivers with starting wage at 40 cents per mile, going to 42 cents after 90 days. Additional pay for tarps, drops, picks, and additional trailers. Employment options include insurance, 401k, paid vacation, and bonuses, and more. If you'd like to join the DP Curtis family, call for details, 435-893-2886. That's 893-2886, or click dpcurtis.com.
Sevier Valley Hospital supports our local athletes, not only during the game, but when they need some help to get back into it too. Our own team of starters includes physicians who specialize in orthopedic and general surgery, ENT, podiatry, family and internal medicine, pain management, and other areas of care. And they work to repair sports and everyday injuries right at our hospital, helping to keep both our athletes and their fans close to home for your care. Sevier Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Mountain Utah Family Medicine in Richfield is committed to providing compassionate, patient-centered, high-quality care to patients of all ages. Our staff of highly skilled and experienced care providers offer a wide variety of advanced medical care and treatment services for you and your family. We offer convenient appointment times, including after-hour services. Place your health and wellness in the hands of experienced medical professionals by scheduling an appointment with our physicians today. 435-896-9561.
You remember your family, right? Those cute little zombies that are always stuck to their screens? Well, with router limits, you can manage screen time, filter web content, and track the browsing history of all your kids. All you have to do is plug this little guy into your router. Seriously, that's it. Router limit starts with screen time. You can set a schedule for each family member, what they can do online and when they can do it. You can filter content by category or even by specific website. Sure, you've got great kids, but sooner or later, they're going to come in contact with something that's not so great. Router limits lets you see what they see so that you can have those important conversations before the internet has them for you. Router limits helps my family disconnect from devices and reconnect with each other.
Visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Springtime is not only tournament time, but tax time. And there's no better place to get your taxes done than at Kimball & Roberts CPAs. Kay and Rick have been crunching numbers for Sevier Valley and beyond for over 20 years. Go figure. And speaking of crunching, the staff at Kimball & Roberts say congratulations to our area teams and wish them luck as they crunch their opponents. Kimball & Roberts, for all your accounting needs. Stop in today at Kimball & Roberts CPAs in Richfield.
And welcome back here to the campus of Dixie State University inside Burns Arena. This is the Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show. Jones and DeMille Engineering supports our youth in their efforts to develop new talents and passions, paving the way to success. Best of luck to our rural teams this season. At the half, it is Morgan 22, South Sevier 11. Struggled in this first half for the Rams. But Curtis, first of all, your takeaway from this first half.
Well, South Sevier is having a struggle with the zone of Morgan, and they come out in the first two quarters and shoot 0 for 5 from three-point range. That's a number that will have to improve to get back in this game, especially against a zone that packs it down and takes away the inside. You know, one way you can stretch that is to shoot from the outside. On the other hand, Morgan's 4 for 9 from three-point range, so they've outscored South Sevier 12-0 from three-point land.
Yeah, they haven't.
And that's more points than South Sevier has. Yes,
it is. And you look at, you talk about packing down the middle. They've done a good job of trying to neutralize Kaylee Jensen. She still has 9 points in the game for South Sevier, but they're doing everything they can to take it away. South Sevier trying so hard to get it into her that I feel like their ball movement hasn't quite been there because they're not getting it around the perimeter quick enough to get open threes because they're catching, and every time a new player gets it, they're looking to get it inside. And so there's not great ball movement right now by the Rams.
You're right. In the first 2 minutes, I thought their ball movement was great. And they got shots. They moved it from side to side, inside and out. But you're right, struggling with it right now. And a lot of turnovers trying to get her the ball right now. But, you know, the two girls in the middle, you know, Stapley has kind of hurt them down low. And the three-point basket has been a friend to Morgan right now in the first quarter. But with all that said, South Sevier didn't shoot well. But they forced a lot of turnovers. But they're only down 11.
Yeah.
But they only have 11. And so that's going to be a number. I think Coach Hepworth's talking with his kids about that. And it could be contagious shooting the basketball. You know, when you get it to go, you loosen up, you see the basket, and the basket seems to expand. But when you miss a few, that just shrinks on down right now. I think they're pressing a little bit.
Let's take a look at our first half stats here. First off for Morgan as they lead at 22-11. 6 points from Marcy Jo Stapley and from Caden Jorgensen off the bench. 5 rebounds as well from Stapley. 4 points from Morgan Cragen. 3 points apiece from Lisa Blazard and J.C. House. As a team, they're shooting 38% from the floor and shooting 44% from the three-point line at 4 for 9 in this game. And then 67% from the free throw line at 2 for 3 right now are the Trojans. And then for the South Sevier Rams, 9 points for Kaylee Jensen. She also has 3 rebounds and 2 steals. 2 points from Kenzie Jones coming from the free throw line. But as a team, shooting 33% from the field at 4 for 12. They've taken 9 less shots than Morgan. And 0 for 5 from the three-point line, 3 for 5 from the free throw line in the game are the Lady Rams. Rebound battle. Morgan's winning that one 13-8, and 6 of their 13 are offensive rebounds. A big part of the reason why they've shot 9 more shots.
Well, you get 6 offensive rebounds, 0 offensive rebounds for the Lady Rams. So they've been one and done.
Yep.
And
or a turnover.
Or a turnover. And, you know, I think Coach Hepworth's working with, you know, talking with them about that at halftime. I think they need to loosen up and play the way they've been playing all along. And Kenzie Jones is going to have to look for a shot a little more.
Yeah, I would agree.
How many shots did she take? 2 in that game?
2 so far, yes.
Yeah, that number needs to be higher for her. She's skilled. You know, maybe look for it. You know, people use the word selfish, but sometimes you gotta look for your shot a little bit, and especially when you're in a drought right now. But
and South Sevier has more turnovers than even shots taken in this first half.
Well, that's just tough, and this first 2 or 3 minutes is going to be absolutely the die in this game is going to be set in the first few moments of this second half, because South Sevier can get a couple baskets right here. It's definitely not an insurmountable lead, and they can get back into this ball game. But if they come out and go on a drought for the first 4 or 5 minutes, it's going to be really tough for them to come back in.
And the two teams back out on the floor getting their warm-ups ready for the second half. We'll take a break and come back with the second half. And this has been the Jones and DeMille Engineering Halftime Show. Jones and DeMille Engineering sponsors local programs supporting academic and athletic achievements. Building lasting relationships and working passionately is a winning combination. That's Jones and DeMille Engineering at the half. Morgan 22, South Sevier 11. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centercom Channel 10.
New Holland's T7 Series tractors from Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora deliver more power but lower your operating costs. Talk about a great combination. These 100 to 195 PTO horsepower tractors feature engines with EcoBlue SCR engine technology. They breathe better for more complete combustion and deliver cleaner power, increased torque, and enhanced fuel economy. Stop by Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora and learn more about the T7 Series tractors from New Holland.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
Brooklyn Garden in Elsinore is gearing up for spring and summer. They've already started planting and the seedlings are up and doing great. Spring is just around the corner and soon you'll be planting the cold hardy garden plants like cabbage and broccoli, plus some spring flowers like pansies. Their first load of trees and bushes are in stock and ready to go. The warm weather is coming and the best place for spring planting supplies is Brooklyn Garden, 881 South Brooklyn Road in Elsinore. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6.
The City of Monroe is proud to have its own power company and to support South Sevier athletics. Monroe City Power delivers nice, bright lights for every South Sevier athletic event at home. Having a public power company enables Monroe City to provide community improvements that could not be afforded otherwise, while keeping rates down at the same time. The City of Monroe and Monroe City Electric Department are proud of their South Sevier Rams and wish them well in all endeavors.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh. To the second half we go with Morgan leading South Sevier 22-11. And Curtis, what do you expect to see in half number 2 here for the Rams?
Well, Morgan's going to get the ball out. And South Sevier, defensively, I think they've done a pretty good job. Held them to 22 points, forced a bunch of turnovers. You know, it's just going to be offensively, they're going to have to learn to score. And I think that'll come from they can't have the same number of turnovers in the second half. You're going to have to protect the basketball a little bit more. And, you know, Morgan's played 10 girls in that first half. South Sevier's played 6, and they're just going to have to be Iron men.
Yes, they are.
Iron women, I guess, huh?
Into the backcourt comes Lisa Blazard across the timeline. Picked up now in the South Sevier 1-2-2. Trap up top. She goes to Cragen into the corner to Jensen. Quick 15-footer off the front of the rim. Bounce around. No good. Rebound, though, by Morrell. She'll go back up. Blocked and a foul called. And McKenna Morrell will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Trojans.
Yeah, South Sevier's going to have to crash the boards on that. That's the 7th offensive rebound for Morgan. That's going to lead more to points. And they had a chance to get that rebound. Kind of got flat-footed.
Second foul on Jensen. First team foul on the Rams this half. First free throw from Morrell is good.
Straight on, the senior. Coach's daughter. That Morgan, beautiful community up there.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's just.
Second free throw is good. She makes them both, does Morrell. She's got 2 points. And it's Morgan's largest lead now at 13, 24-11, and they come out in their one in their press. Bringing it across the timeline is Brindley. Lob up ahead to Blackburn on the wing. And Blackburn back out to Brindley. Brindley going to drive right, pull up on the elbow, 15-footer off the back of the rim, no good. Long rebound. She got her own rebound. She'll go right side down the lane, puts up the shot against the defense. No, didn't get it to fall off the glass. And rebound taken by Morgan. Tried to get the foul, did Brindley. It didn't come.
I like how she attacked the basket on the first shot. Probably would have been better off passing and resetting on that second one.
Right side is Jensen. She'll come high to Blazer. Down the lane to Stapley. And a third foul called on Jensen as she poked it away from behind but got her hand wrapped around the body.
Yeah, that foul is one of those fouls that it just looks worse than it probably is, but we're going to see Abby Bastian, the other senior for South Sevier.
She'll come in for Jensen, who leaves with 9 points in those 3 fouls. Inbounding underneath will be Blazard. Right wing, she'll come to Cragen. Up top to Jensen, off the double screen for 3. Short off the rim, Brindley the rebound for South Sevier. Brindley will bring it up the floor for the Lady Rams, picked up by Morgan Cragen. High right, she'll come to Jones. Left side high back to Brindley.
Well, with 9 of their points scored by Jensen, they're going to have to learn to score without her right now.
Up top, Peterson has it. Camry works away right side of the pass into the corner to Jones. There's the 3. High off the rim, no good. Blackburn has the rebound underneath, but she hits the floor hard. And a foul going to be called as she went up for it. They say Jensen came in underneath her. So the foul on J.C. Jensen will be her 3rd.
What a great effort for Blackburn to go up and get that ball. That was just a lot of desire.
Jensen will leave the game along with McKenna Morrell. Checking in now for Morgan is Paige Gleason and Caden Jorgensen. Peterson to inbound. Looking inside, nothing there. She'll lob it up top to Kenzie Jones. Back into the corner to Peterson. Peterson on the wing. Works way around, comes out to Brindley. Raquel right side into the corner to Jones. Back out to Brindley.
The ball movement's better right now, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Up top now to Peterson. Looking inside, nothing there as they get the runners. Right side now they go to Brindley on the wing. She'll launch the college 3. Short off the rim, high bounce off the glass, no good. Jones the rebound, back up, missed it short, got her and rebound again, and then she'll be tied up by Blazard. Jump ball possession arrow favors South Sevier.
And that was South Sevier's first offensive rebound of this game.
Yeah.
And a big one for Jones.
And results in a tie-up. Inbounding underneath will be Peterson. Looking in the lane, it's not there. She'll tell Brindley to go up top. Throws it into the backcourt as Brindley has it. Picked up by Jorgensen. Right side, she comes to Peterson. Camry holding. Works her way to the wing. Backs out, going to dribble in. Bounce pass left side to Brindley. Into the corner it comes to Jones. Guarded by Blazard. Back out to Brindley. Brindley on the wing, going to dribble left. Comes back up top to the right side to Peterson. Peterson goes into the corner to Jones. Jones guarded by Stapley. Comes back out to Peterson. High post it goes to Brindley. 15-footer from the left elbow. Missed it short. Rebound taken by Blazard. Brindley being aggressive just off the mark so far in this second half.
Yeah, got a shot that she can make normally, but just South Sevier just cold as ice.
Right side, Cragen has it for the Trojans. Up top, she'll come to Blazard. Back to Cragen. Out of bounds it goes, and it will be South Sevier basketball.
Well, and she kind of got screened up by the official that time. Just a poor pass from Morgan.
5:50 to go in the third quarter. The only bucket in this second half so far was a shot, not a bucket, just 2 free throws by McKenna Morrell. Across the timeline comes Peterson, high left side to Brindley. Up top, she comes back to Camry Peterson, works her way to the right side, crossover dribble, going to drive the lane, got cut off, and tied up, and possession arrow now favors Morgan. Turnover by South Sevier will be their 15th.
Get into the paint there, you got to know what you're going to do with it. It has to be a quick decision. South Sevier wants to be aggressive right now, but just struggling against this zone.
1-2-2 trap still on by South Sevier. Cragen right side, picks up her dribble. Now needs help as the trap comes. Pass up top, nobody's there. It's going to go all the way to the other side of the floor. Run down by Jorgensen, stripped though by Peterson. Camry going the other way, going to drive right side, tipped away from behind by Jorgensen. It remains South Sevier basketball underneath.
That was a great hustle play for Peterson just to stay with it. She stayed with it, tipped it to herself. Unfortunately, she kind of got run down from behind.
Peterson inbound, 4 around the key for the Rams. Play call comes in from Coach Hepworth, and they'll launch it up top to Brindley. Into the right wing to Peterson. Camry holding on the wing, goes into the corner to Jones. Jones one dribble, skip pass up top to Brindley. 5:10 to go in the third quarter, 24-11 Morgan. Peterson up top, yo-yos. Now she'll come left side high to Brindley. Picked up by Cragen. Into the corner it comes to Jones. Back out to Brindley on the wing, guarded by Cragen. Up top it'll come to Peterson.
And they're running Jones in that short corner, trying to overload that zone. But
lob into Bastian, and it's going to be a foul called on the entry pass.
I think they're going to pick up that foul on Paige Gleason.
No, they're going to give it to Stapley. A big foul there. That's her third.
She's going to get replaced real quick by Ashlyn Morrell.
Yep, so the sophomore comes in. Stapley will leave. 4:49 to go in the third quarter, 24-11. Morgan with the 13-point lead. Jones to inbound. Into the corner it comes to Blackburn. To the wing now to Brindley. Brindley one dribble up top now to Peterson. She'll swing it, work away left side, now come back to the top. Right side high, she comes to Brindley. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Into the corner comes to Jones. Jones going to dribble left in the lane, gets cut off, puts the shot, no good, but a foul called. And see if she's going to shoot two or if it's on the ground. Foul will go against Ashley Morrell. They are going to put her on the line, so 2 free throws coming for Kenzie Jones.
Chance to score with the clock stop. And we're going to see the freshman, and a very talented freshman with a lot of potential, and that is Chappell.
Presley Chappell into the game. Abby Bastian will check out for South Sevier. First free throw from Jones was good. She'll shoot one more.
I just think a lot of potential in that young lady right there at 13.
Second free throw is good as well. So Jones makes them both. She's got 4 points. It's now 24-13 your score, 11-point Morgan lead.
They got 12 on the board.
Yeah, they'll get it fixed. Into the corner left side, driving baseline is going to be Craig and puts the shot too hard. Goddard rebound on the backside, back up, too hard off the glass again. Rebound on the backside by Gleason. She'll go back up, blocked and a foul called. If it's on Brindley, that'll be her third. They're going to give it to Camry Peterson, so it'll be the first on Peterson, third team foul on South Sevier this half.
Morgan able to get to the line. You don't see a lot of difference talent-wise when these girls come funneling in for Morgan. They just,
right.
They're all athletes. They could all run. Even their bigs can run. Their guards are quick, and they finally got that score up there. I've been watching that. It's been driving me crazy, Robert. When you're only 12, you need every point you get, right?
First free throw is missed by Gleason. She made the second, though. She's got her first point off the bench. Into the game now for Morgan will be Sydney Cragen, J.C. House, and J.C. Jensen. Coming out of the game, Gleason, Blazard, and Morgan Cragen.
And House hit a big three-point shot in that first half.
Full court press put on by Morgan. This is a much more pressure press now they've got on. Down the floor, they get it to Jones. Jones going to push the pace. She'll drive all the way in, scoop it up, and off the rim, no good. Missed it hard. Rebound knocked it out of bounds by Chappell. It'll be Morgan basketball.
Boy, I just loved everything she did but make the basket, you know. You beat that trap, you make them pay for it. But
across the timeline comes Jorgensen. Right side, knocked away by Blackburn on the pass, and now out of bounds it goes. It'll be Morgan basketball.
And boy, I'll tell you,
I think
Maddie,
South Sevier wanted a foul call there as Maggie took a shot, hit the floor hard.
Yeah, you think Maddie wants to win this game? That's twice she's gone after and kind of giving up her body, going after a steal.
Into the corner, House for three. Knocks it down. A big three-pointer by J.C. House. She's got 6 off the bench. The largest lead of the game for Morgan is now 15. Peterson inbounds in to Brickell Brindley. Brindley down the floor. She gets cut off on the timeline, tries to go to Peterson, stolen by House. House coming the other way, going to drive right side, knocked away from behind by Jones. It'll be Morgan basketball.
And when you're on that trap, you don't want to pick up that ball around the timeline there. And maybe better to slow it off and try to look for pass. But I'll tell you, it is a tough press. This Morgan team, when they put that pressure on you, they really have good hands. And
left corner wide open is another shooter. Jorgensen for three, short off the rim this time. Rebound on the backside by Peterson. And it bounced on the baseline before she caught it, so it'll be South Sevier basketball with the length of the floor to go.
Well, it's too bad to hit that because it allows them to reset that trap.
Yes,
that
it does. So the press is in place for Morgan. 3:37 left. The ball coming to Jones, and Jones going to beat it with the dribble easily. Down the floor she goes. Crossover dribble. Going to drive middle. Kick it right side to Peterson on the wing. Peterson reverses. Comes back up top to Jones. Left side to Brindley. Down low to Blackburn. But jumping the pass on his house. Knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Morgan or South Sevier basketball underneath.
You know, she's doing a good job breaking that press by herself, but we're just not scoring off that.
Peterson inbound underneath. She'll lob it out up top to Brickell Brindley. Brindley works her way right side high up top to Peterson. Looking for Chappell inside. Peterson now looking for Blackburn. Can't get it to her. Right side high. She comes to Brindley. 3:15 to go in the third. 28-13 Morgan. Into the corner to Jones. Kenzie one dribble back out to Brindley. Brindley pull up on the elbow. Right side back to Jones. Back out to Brindley as they reset. Left side Peterson. Into the corner to Jones. Jones back to Peterson. Works her way to the middle of the floor. Now back right side high to Brindley. And a timeout called by Coach Hepworth. We'll take it. 2:56 to go in the third. Morgan 28, South Sevier 13 in the 3A girls basketball 5th place game on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Good luck to the Lady Wildcats and Lady Rams this year from Red Rock Construction. Call Red Rock Construction for all your painting needs, indoor or outdoor, commercial or residential. And remember, Red Rock Construction for any remodeling projects as well, no matter how big or small. Whether it's the bathroom, kitchen, finishing a basement, or simple repairs to the home, call Red Rock Construction at 979-5335. That's Red Rock Construction at 979-5335. 979-5335. Red Rock Construction.
South Sevier scored 5 points in the first 2 minutes of action in this game. In the next 19 minutes, they have scored 11 points, or excuse me, 6 points.
Yeah, it's just been tough sledding right now. Morgan very, very quick. You know, they're a good defensive team. Now you look and see why they held Richfield down, you know, so much in that game that Richfield won.
Now foul called on Caden Jorgensen as she came into Camry Peterson with a body on the inbounds pass. So the foul on Jorgensen will be her first.
4th team foul for Lady Trojans.
Brindley will inbound. Kaylee Jensen back into the game now for South Sevier. She came in from Addie Blackburn to get a breather for her. Chapel still in the game for the Rams. Jones across the timeline, left side high to Peterson. One dribble, she'll launch the three. Off the rim, no good, missed it short. Rebound underneath by McKenna Morrell for the Trojans. Up the floor it comes to Ashlyn Morrell, back up to the timeline to Jensen. High post down to Morrell, that's McKenna, right wing to Jorgensen. Out to Jensen, she'll launch the three. Short off the rim, long rebound, and picked up by Morgan, and a foul called on Kaylee Jensen, and she came into her with the body, and that'll be the 4th now on Jensen.
They're going to bring Blackburn in for her.
Didn't get much time out of her on that one. 3 fouls in this 3rd quarter by Kaylee Jensen.
Official coming over to check with the scorekeeper on here. I'm not sure what they
want to make sure that the right person on the foul. Scorebook.
Well, it's the 4th. It's worth clarifying, right?
That's right. Across the timeline comes J.C. Jensen. Splits the double team, tries to pass out of it. Knocked away by Peterson, and Camry has the steal for South Sevier.
Yeah, good read as she split that double team. She could see where she was going with that basketball.
Into the corner, right side to Brindley. Pump fake, going to drive baseline, pass across the key to Blackburn, knocked out of bounds by Jorgensen. It will be South Sevier basketball.
2:14 in the 3rd quarter.
Inbounding underneath is Jones. 4 around the key for the Rams. Pounce pass into the corner to Blackburn, to the wing now to Brindley. Into the corner to Jones, picked up by Morrell. A couple of dribbles, comes back out to Brindley. Up top it comes now to Peterson. High it goes to Jones, couple of dribbles, crossover into the corner to Brindley. Pump fake on the three, picked up by Morrell. Skip pass right side to Peterson. She'll pump fake on the three from the wing, pick it up on the free throw line, come back out to Jones. Kenzie looks to dribble in, got cut off, now reverses, goes right wing to Peterson. College three, off the rim, off the glass, no good. 2 bodies hit the floor, and on the rebound, it's going to be passed out by Morgan, tipped away by Brindley, and then a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor South Sevier, and Brindley was on the floor, and a Morgan player came on top of her. She comes up holding her neck, and Coach Hepper saying, how can you let a girl land on top of her like that?
Yeah, you're not going for the basketball, you're going for my kid right there.
Pass will come into the corner to Brindley. She'll hand to Peterson. Camry comes out to Jones. Jones open, she'll take the three. Nothing but net. Kenzie Jones, the triple, and the first basket of the game for anybody on South Sevier except for Kaylee Jensen.
Wow, that's the first 3-point basket, right?
Yes, it is. 28-16 your score. Pass to J.C. Jensen to the timeline. High left side, she'll go to a house. Skip pass, knocked away by Blackburn, but goes right to Jensen. To the wing to Jorgensen, 15-footer, knocks it down. Caden Jorgensen with 8 points off the bench to lead Morgan.
Gets that lead back up to 14.
Jones across the timeline for the Rams. Left side to Brindley. High post to Chapel, and fouled on the double team. A South Sevier basketball underneath. The foul will go against J.C. House. That will be her first foul.
And the 15th foul. Thornock's going to come in, and Presley Chapel will take a rest.
Paige Gleason in for Morgan, and leaving the game will be Ashlyn Morrell. Peterson to inbound, 4 around the key for the Rams. Left corner, they hand off to Blackburn. She'll go back to Peterson. Ball gets knocked away, out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. Turnover by South Sevier will be their 17th.
Just a lot of frustration, and Camry throws it down to Mike Petty, the official down there, and we'll reset.
Minute to go in the 3rd quarter. 30-16 your score. 14-point Morgan lead. They've led by as many as 15 in this game.
Winner of this game will win the consolation championship, 5th place in the 3A.
Right side ahead, Jorgensen has it. She'll go up to the timeline of Jensen. She'll drive right, kick it in the corner. House for three. Nothing but net. JC House with another big three-pointer. She's got 9 off the bench, 3 three-pointers.
And they've just kind of been backbreakers there. They've she hasn't missed much, has she? House hasn't.
No, she hasn't. High left side to Jones. Crossover dribble. She'll drive in, kick it into the corner to Blackburn. She'll take the three. High arch. It's going to be too hard. Off the back side of the rim. Rebound by Thornock for South Sevier. And she'll be fouled out by Gleason. That'll be her first and the team's 6th.
Good offensive rebound that time. They've been few and far between for the Lady Rams, but
Gleason will come out of the game. Lisa Blauser back in for Morgan. Peterson inbound, 4 stacked on the right side of the key. She'll lob out on the wing to Blackburn, up top to Brindley. Swing it left side to Peterson. Had Jones open in the corner and isn't seeing her. Now they get it to her. And going to have a foul called on Bryn Thornock working underneath. And again, they had Jones wide open in the corner, didn't see her.
yeah, they got it. That's a shot they want.
3 seconds called on Thornock, excuse me.
18.
Appreciate Nate the Great helping me out there.
Yeah, I think sometimes the bigs, they're trying to get a rebound. They're expecting that shot.
Across the timeline comes Jensen. Into the corner will go to House. Up top back to Jensen. 1 dribble, long 2 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Blackburn the rebound for South Sevier.
That's good defensive. Kinsey got a hand in her face.
And at the end of the third quarter, a three-quarter court shot by Jones falls short. It is Morgan 33, South Sevier 16. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Hi, this is Eric Schmutz, president of State Bank of Southern Utah. I want you to know that State Bank is healthy, well capitalized, and we have money to lend. You should know that we have the best lending officers in the state. In fact, State Bank has been ranked the #1 medium SBA lender in Utah for the past 2 years in a row, and we're working hard to make it 3. If you have a project that we can help with or any financial need, please give us a call or stop by any of our 13 offices.
In Ridgefield, call 896-9287. State Bank of Southern Utah, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. For you South Sevier boys basketball fans looking across the way, they've got their boys team here. And it looks like Tyson Chisholm's eye looks better today than it did last night. He does have ice on it, though, to try to keep the swelling down.
Yeah, that was a pretty good collision there with him and Kate King.
Up top, it'll be Jorgensen for Morgan. Right side high, it comes to House to the wing. It'll go on the low block to Stapley. Off of her leg, out of bounds it goes. A low bounce pass. Turnover by Morgan. It'll be their 16th.
And South Sevier boys will play for a chance to win their 12th all-time state championship in basketball.
Right, they'll get the Region 15 opponent, Manti Templars, tonight at 7 o'clock.
That's a formidable opponent. Team that's playing really, really well right now.
Brindley up top, goes right wing to Jones. Crossover dribble, back to Brindley. Three-pointer on the way. Short off the rim, high rebound. Down the lane by Jorgensen for Morgan. Jorgensen up ahead, right side to Blaser, into the corner to House. Low block to Stapley, being double teamed. Knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by South Sevier. Morgan basketball.
Good help defense that time from South Sevier. Knocked that ball out of bounds.
7:28 to go in the game. 17-point Morgan lead, 33-16. This is their largest lead of the game. Blaser to inbound will come right wing to Jorgensen. Picked up by Brindley. Up top now to House. Swing it right side back into the corner to Blaser. Double team comes back up top to House. She'll launch the deep three, short off the rim. Rebound is in the lane, on the ground. People diving for it. It'll be a tie-up, and South Sevier basketball on the possession arrow.
Boy, she shot so well from that point, but that shot was Jimmer Fredette deep. That was.
Kaylee Jensen will come in with her 4 fouls. Maddie Blackburn will get a breather for the Rams. Only 2 players have scored so far for South Sevier. 9 from Jensen, 7 from Jones. Jensen scored the first 9. Jones scored the last 7. Right side high, Brindley has it to the wing to Peterson. Back up top to Brindley. She'll come it to Jones. Jones going to dribble left side. Gets in the lane, spin move, now backs out to the top of the key. Right side high, she goes to Peterson. Under 7 to go in the game. Into the corner, Brindley for 3. Short off the rim. Brindley's had some good looks, just not falling today for her. Morgan coming the other way with Morgan Cragen. Cragen left side picked up by Jones. There's the trap with Peterson. Poked away by Peterson. She saves it, but it goes to Blazard. And Blazard guarded tightly by Brindley. There's a trap on her, and a timeout called by Coach Morrell. 6:40 to go in the game. Morgan 33, South Sevier 16 in the 3A girls 5th place game. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
I'm Sid with Valley Tank Service. If you have a septic system, you have a significant investment, which some folks don't think much about until it gives them trouble. Responsible homeowners know that getting the life their system was designed to provide requires regular maintenance. Well, Valley Tank Service has been taking care of wastewater systems around here for 30 years. Won't you consider putting our experience to work for you? Call me at 896-4021. Thanks.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh as we go to the final 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Morgan leads South Sevier in this girls' 5th place game 33-16. And this has just not been the same South Sevier team we've seen the first 2 days here, Curtis.
No, didn't get off to they got off to a decent start, but
just struggled
it's been
since.
tough sledding after that.
Now foul called on Raquel Brindley on the block. That'll be her 3rd foul.
And the 5th team foul on Lady Rams.
So Morgan basketball on the right sideline. Inbounding will be Lisa Blazard. South Sevier in that 1-2-2 half-court trap. Left side high, it'll be the Trojans with it. That's Jorgensen. Skip pass right side to Blazard. Works away right side into the corner, guarded by Brindley. Out to the wing now to House. Pass up top, knocked away by Jones. Ball's going to the backcourt, and Jones able to run it down. Still bouncing around though, and picked up by J.C. House. Morgan maintains control.
That ball went like a pinball for a minute there, but just came back Morgan's possession again.
Cragen left side, bounce pass to the corner, saved by House, and goes out of bounds. Last touch by Peterson. It will be Morgan basketball on the sideline.
It's not a lack of effort tonight. South Sevier's been flying around trying, and Abby Bastian back in for the Lady Rams.
Short corner it goes. Now they're going to go to Cragen. She'll drive in, puts up the runner, and knocks it down. Morgan Cragen, so good at that shot. He's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have to stop that penetration there. They can't let her get that deep. She's going to score every time.
Right side high is Camry Peterson. She'll back out on the Dixie D. 35-16, 19-point Morgan lead. Right wing it goes to Brindley. Low block into Bastian. One dribble, put it up off the glass, and a nice power dribble from Bastian.
She knew what to do with it, and that was the first time really, other than the first 2 minutes, they've got that ball down low.
Up top it goes to Blazard. Right side it goes to House. Back out to Jorgensen. Back to House. Lob inside, taken away by Kaylee Jensen. Turnover by Morgan will be there, 17th. Down the floor it comes to Peterson. Camry yo-yos as the offense gets set.
Right now they have their only 2 seniors on the court at the same time.
And driving baseline is Peterson. Knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by Morgan. South Sevier basketball. Or that was Brindley drawing the drive there. Allie Ramage into the game now for South Sevier. Brindley will leave. J.C. House checks out for Morgan as J.C. Jensen comes back in. 2 on each side of the lane for the Rams as Peterson inbounds. And she'll lob it out to Jensen. Jensen high right, hands off to Jones. Jones left wing to Ramage, guarded by J.C. Jensen. Up top it comes to Peterson. Lobs right side to Jones. One dribble back up top to Ramage. Swing it left side now to Peterson. Looking inside still for Jensen, can't get it into her. Camry holding, now comes high post to Jensen. She'll drive right side, kick it into the corner. Ramage for 3. In and out, rebound, down the lane, taken by Jensen for Morgan. Down the floor, she'll come to Jorgensen.
That was only Ramage hit a big shot in the game earlier in the tournament, but that's tough to come off the bench sometimes in the late and fourth quarter and hit a shot like that.
Is a good shooter for South Sevier. She'll be a good player next year, her senior year. Into the corner it comes for Jensen. Lob pass up top to Blazard. Down the lane it goes to Stapley. Right side of the corner is going to be Morgan Cragen, and she's fouled on the drive on the baseline. It'll be Morgan basketball underneath. The foul will go against Allie Ramage. That's her first and the team's 6th.
And both teams will shoot the rest of this game, the last 4:23 of the fourth quarter.
Pass will come into Jensen, long 2 of their feet on the line, short off the rim, rebound by Jorgensen, in between 2 South Sevier players, goes back up, blocked by Bastion, and now a tie-up. It'll be Morgan basketball underneath.
And that was a good block for the senior for South Sevier, and playing in her last game, her and Camry Peterson.
Yes, they are. Paige Gleason will come into the game for Morgan. And
we
got
got
some
2
blood issue. 2 players are hurting.
She looks a little bit woozy over there. We're going to have to watch her.
Caden Jorgensen comes out a little woozy and got another issue with Morgan Cragen, so they're going to have to bring in 2 players. Paige Gleason checks in, and now they're going to bring Morrell into the game. That's McKenna Morrell. Yeah, not sure what happened with Caden Jorgensen, but she is definitely having some head issues right now as she comes off the floor. Checking on her to make sure she's okay. They'll help her to her feet.
Yeah.
They're going to kind of just carry her out of here, too.
Yeah, she's holding her head. That's
not a good sign. Hopefully she's okay. Now they move her just to the back behind the bench, and they'll have her sit down and take a look at her. Inbounding for Morgan will be Blazard. Right wing, it goes to Stapley. 15-footer, short off the rim. Rebound tipped out by Jones. It remains Morgan basketball.
Boy, the ball has just bounced the Morgan's way all afternoon, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Blazard to inbound. Lobs it out to Gleason. And Gleason goes and gets it in the backcourt for the Trojans. Right side high, it comes to Blazard. Trap comes, high post on the right elbow. It goes to Morrell, taken away by Jensen. Kaylee going the other way for South Sevier. Trying to push the pace down the right side of the floor, slows. Comes out to the wing to Jones. Kenzie crossover dribble, works her way right side. Nothing there, she gets cut off, comes back around to Ramage. Ramage comes left side high to Peterson. Up top it comes to Jones. High post to Jensen. Jensen left side back in the corner. Taken away by Blazard on the pass.
Quick hands by her. She saw that outlet pass and just reached out and took it away.
Down the floor it comes. Marcy Stapley has it. She'll be fouled by Allie Ramage, who came into her from behind. And Stapley will go to the line to shoot 2.
And no doubt about that.
That's right.
If you're going to do a foul, don't give a cheap one. That time Ramage earned it.
So Marcy Stapley at the line to shoot 2. She is 2 for 3 from the charity stripe in the game.
Her grandfather, a long-time coach at BYU, Tom Ramage.
First free throw is good from Stapley. She's got 7. 3:41 left, 36-18 your score. Morgan leading South Sevier in this 3A girls basketball 5th place game. The second free throw, short off the rim, rebound by Jensen. Knocked away from behind, it's on the floor, tie-up. It'll be South Sevier basketball.
I guess with Coach Ramage, we should clarify that's football,
right?
Not girls basketball.
Great effort there by Lisa Blazard for Morgan, tying up Kaylee Jensen.
Right now they have the Lady Rams doubled up, 36-18.
High right side, Peterson has it for South Sevier. Up top it'll come to Ramage. They missed Bastion, now they get it into her. Bastion tries to bounce it out to Jones, kicked out of bounds by Morgan. South Sevier basketball underneath.
You get that ball down there to Abby, that's the time to turn and score, drop step.
Inbounding will be Peterson. 4 around the key. She'll lob it up top to Kenzie Jones. Jones near the timeline. Left side she'll go to Peterson. Thought about the 3, now goes high post. Taken away though right out of the air by J.C. Jensen. 20 turnovers now by South Sevier.
Yeah, they're just quick hands, Morgan.
High post, 15-footer from McKenna Morrell. Short off the rim, rebound by Jones for South Sevier.
Boy, playing for consolation. Morgan coach over here exhorting his girls.
Left side high, Ramage. Up top it comes to Peterson. Left side back to Ramage. Nothing in the lane. She'll come up top to Jones. And Coach Hepworth wants a timeout. 2:55 to go in the game. It is Morgan 36, South Sevier 18 in the 3A girls 5th place game. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
New vehicles are rolling in daily at Classic Motors. It is Ram Truck Month. Hurry in for a great deal. You can get the brand new Ram 1500 Rebel priced at just under $40,000 for a total savings of more than $12,000. You can also get a new Dodge Journey for under $22,000 at the President's Day sales event. Hurry in, these sales end soon. Classic Motor has the best selection of cars, trucks, Jeeps, and SUVs. Stop into the dealership today to see all inventory at 120 South Main in Richfield or visit their website at classicmo.com.
DP Curtis Trucking is a family-oriented business that works hard to get their drivers home on the weekend. DP Curtis is hiring reliable drivers with starting wage at 40 cents per mile, going to 42 cents after 90 days. Additional pay for tarps, drops, picks, and additional trailers. Employment options include insurance, 401k, paid vacation, and bonuses, and more. If you'd like to join the DP Curtis family, call for details, 435-893-2886. That's 893-2886, or click dpcurtis.com.
Under 3 minutes to go in the game here in this girls basketball fifth place game between South Sevier and Morgan, and it's all Morgan in this one, doubling up South Sevier 36-18.
Dixie State College been a great host for this tournament.
That's right. Up top, Ramage has it, swing it left side to Jones. Jones one dribble, picks it back up, skip pass right side to Ramage. She'll launch the three from the wing. Off the rim, no good. Jones the rebound on the backside for South Sevier. She'll dribble back around, go to Peterson. She'll take the three from the left wing. Short off the rim, rebound is long by Blazard for Morgan. Shots just aren't falling today for South Sevier.
South Sevier hit 98 three-pointers in the regular season, but boy, they've struggled tonight.
Left side, they're going to the corner. Long two on the way from Jensen, in and out. Rebound by Jones for the Rams. She'll bring it down the floor for South Sevier. Crossover dribble, picks it up at the top of the key and goes right side to Peterson.
You'd think if you said South Sevier control Morgan down to 36 points, you'd think they have a shot to win that game.
Yeah. In and out on the shot by Kenzie Jones on the baseline. Rebound by the Trojans. Up the floor comes Blazard. Under 2 to go in the game. Lobs left side high to Jensen. Back up top to Blazard. Skip pass left side back to Jensen, but Jensen wasn't there. Out of bounds it goes. She saves it, but Bastion has it for South Sevier. So 19 turnovers by Morgan.
Well, it's just a young ball team, and, they played a good tournament, just not a great game today.
Left side, Camry Peterson has it for the Rams. Up top she comes to Jones. Swing it right side to Ramage. Ramage on the wing. Lobs high post. Ball got tipped, but it goes to Bastion. Back up top to Peterson. Left side to Jones. Guarded by Morrell. High post to Bastion. Low block. She gets it to Jensen. Scoop it up and score. Kaylee Jensen now with 11.
And that's the best part of her game is her quickness.
Right, a timeout called by the Rams just to get some subs in. 1:19 to go in the game. Morgan 36, South Sevier 20. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Sevier Valley Hospital supports our local athletes, not only during the game, but when they need some help to get back into it too. Our own team of starters includes physicians who specialize in orthopedic and general surgery, ENT, podiatry, family and internal medicine, pain management, and other areas of care. And they work to repair sports and everyday injuries right at our hospital, helping to keep both our athletes and their fans close to home for your care. Sevier Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Mountain Utah Family Medicine in Richfield is committed to providing compassionate, patient-centered, high-quality care to patients of all ages. Our staff of highly skilled and experienced care providers offer a wide variety of advanced medical care and treatment services for you and your family. We offer convenient appointment times, including after-hours services. Place your health and wellness in the hands of experienced medical professionals by scheduling an appointment with our physicians today. 435-896-9561.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. Robert Lovell with you alongside Curtis Marsh. And final minute 19 to go. Full court press by the Rams. Back into the game for South Sevier is going to be Maddie Blackburn along with Raquel Brinley. Jensen left along with Allie Ramage. And the ball got tipped around, nearly a takeaway by South Sevier. They couldn't quite get it. And now the pass comes down the floor to Stapley across the timeline. She'll lob down the lane to Morrell. Hand off to the wing, 15-footer by Jensen. Misses that one short. Bastion had the rebound, knocked away, and she corrals it in the corner. She'll get it to Raquel Brinley, under a minute to go. Brinley across the timeline, trying to push the pace for South Sevier. And as they try to pass it to Peterson, ball got knocked away, and a jump ball. It'll be Morgan basketball on the possession arrow. Turnover by South Sevier will be their 21st.
50 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they've got 21 turnovers, 20 points to South Sevier. They need another bucket here to not have that dubious distinction. Pass will come to the middle to Gleason. Nice pass down the floor to Cragen. Cragen pass across the lane. Wide open layup for McKenna Morrell.
I think Morgan's going to call a timeout. My bet is to get some girls into the game that haven't been in.
That's right. 42 seconds left. 38-20 your score. Morgan leads South Sevier. We'll take the 30-second break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
New vehicles are rolling in daily at Classic Motors. It is Ram Truck Month. Hurry in for a great deal. You can get the brand new Ram 1500 Rebel priced at just under $40,000 for a total savings of more than $12,000. You can also get a new Dodge Journey for under $22,000 at the President's Day sales event. Hurry in, these sales end soon. Classic Motor has the best selection of cars, trucks, Jeeps, and SUVs. Stop into the dealership today to see all inventory at 120 South Main in Richfield or visit their website at classicmo.com.
So final 42 seconds of the season for the South Sevier Lady Rams as they will fall here in this 5th place game and finish in 6th place of the 3A state tournament. It is South Sevier basketball trailing Morgan 38-20. Up the floor comes Jones. Jones crossover dribble, goes high left side to Brindley. One dribble back to Jones. Jones top of the key, going to drive in. Nice bounce pass across the Bastion. Ball got tipped though. Out of bounds it goes. Last touch by Bastion, and it will be Morgan basketball. 22 turnovers now by the Rams.
Yeah, and in spite of this, some real moments, some real glimmers of really good basketball by this South Sevier girls team, and I think their promise for next year is really strong. A lot of teams losing a lot of girls.
Right.
South Sevier is going to be one of those teams right in the mix.
Bounce pass down the lane, stolen away by Camry Peterson for South Sevier. The 20th turnover by Morgan in this game. 19 seconds left. Jones going to drive in, pull up, 15-footer. Nothing but net. Kenzie Jones now with 9 points. And they're going to have a whistle just to get a sub in as J.C. Jensen will come into the game for Lisa Blazard. Giving all these seniors a chance to get a standing ovation from the Morgan crowd. In fact, they brought Jensen out and got her ovation, then they brought her back in to get Blazard her ovation.
That's a good way. Your seniors recognize their hard work.
And they've got seven of them on this team.
They do. Abby Bastion and
on Morgan's team.
And for us, Abby Bastion and Peterson, and a steal from...
Steal by Kenzie Jones. 3 seconds left. She has it. And she's going to launch it from half court, and that'll do it in this one. 38-22 will be your final. Morgan takes 5th. South Sevier will finish in 6th at the 3A girls basketball state tournament. Tough game today for South Sevier, but still a great run here these last couple of weeks for the Rams to finish in 6th place here at the 3A state tournament. We'll take a break and come back with the Sunrise Engineering postgame show next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.